So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Haaland is firing after that one. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Nedved. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Showing great... Just the keeper to beat! Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's a good spell of possession, this.
That's a modern defender's instinct.
He rises! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And the shot! That's really nicely played. Decent hit! And that has been knocked clear. Haaland. Well, there's the clearance. And that has left him in a heap. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Messi. Shot! Goal! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So we have a break. It's one! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And they can counter here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rummenigge. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Messi. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Rummenigge. Rummenigge. He's in plenty of space here. Lahm. He's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Haaland. Mateus has a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Totti. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's intervened well there. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a nicely measured pass. Lam. And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15, Lam. Lascia il campo per il numero 18.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Thuram. And here's Haaland, showing good feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's managed to get free. Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. That's really well manoeuvred. There's some... Can he put it away? He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Little pass back. And it's Van Dijk. Rummenigge proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Gavi. Mateus does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Dink through. Schmeichel is there to clear. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe! Mbappe! In he goes again. Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pull it. Oh, this looks sharp. Platini.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Real chance here. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now that's well seen too. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Into the last quarter of an hour. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Messi. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's Nedved. Oh, sweet. Rummenigge! Has a look and place it forward. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Brilliantly cut out. Into the last 5 minutes. Totti. Always onto this. He can run onto that. And it's Nedved. And here's Totti. Rummenigge. And the flag has stayed down. And now they can clear their lines. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Back into the middle. And a header! Goal! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs.
And that's it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.